All right, this is my daily update for my build and public log. I have some exciting news. Um, I had a successful launch yesterday. Actually, a really successful launch. So let's jump into it. I didn't manage to work on agents because I got so consumed with the result of this launch. So I created this unfuck email. The name is really brash to try to get attention, and it worked. And I thought that would work. That's it. It was very intentional. Um, so I launched this, and I posted it in a few places. Nothing happened, or very few clicks and views. And then I posted it to Hacker News. So Hacker News is a long running Reddit-esque site, if you're not familiar with it, from Y Combinator. So Y Combinator is the biggest tech incubator startups program in the world. Every big tech company it seems like has been funded by them. They've made billions and billions and billions of dollars. Yeah, if you've never heard of Y Combinator, you've heard of all the companies they've funded: Dropbox, Airbnb, Reddit. I mean, just Docker. I mean, just so many huge, huge, huge companies. So I posted it on here. Almost 5,000 views. There's people on the page right now, and that's not me because it's blocked. Um, it was ridiculous. It was super ridiculous. There has been almost 600 views today. It blew up. It was on the homepage for many hours, and right under like a very, very, very popular story. Like for a while, it was right under that. So let's talk about this. Some of the comments. Let's backtrack. I've talked about this in previous videos. I've been doing tons of experiments trying to be able to go viral. And I like very strategically try a bunch of different things because I'm trying to really crack the code on how to put stuff out there and go viral. I don't even use social media myself. I don't like social media. Um, but it's a necessary evil if you want to grow a business in 2025. Where are the eyeballs on social media? Now I'm trying to build my own audience by having a newsletter. I've talked a lot about this in the last videos because I want to build my own audience outside of the algorithms, outside of social media, go directly to my audience. I'm trying, but it's a slow process. And really, if you want to scale and have these kinds of numbers in one day, you have to use social media. Hacker News is like Reddit. It's like social media essentially for a lot of tech folks, a lot of software engineers, a lot of people in Silicon Valley. Look at most of them were uh, straight up in California. I intentionally made all of this so it's a really slick landing page. It has a funny, punchy name. Unfuck email. Email's fucked. Email's broken. I was very intentionally controversial. Uh, when one of the things I did was this is a set of filters for your email. Well, I whitelisted the newsletter. So if you install this, my newsletter does not skip your inbox. You get a notification. Tons of people called me out on that. Tons of people were really negative. But here's the magic trick with getting popular on social media: Hacker News, Reddit, Threads, Twitter. You need haters. You need controversy. That actually amplitudes. The reason why I was on the front page was there were so many comments really quickly, and there was more comments than there was upvotes, and that's how you get kind of go viral. You need haters. You need people talking shit, and then people coming to your aid and defending it. Well, actually it's kind of smart. Well, actually, that's what you need to get amplified by the algorithms. Even that algorithm on Hacker News. So it worked. That was kind of the intention. It was very strategic. It worked. And I have a URL pointed to the newsletter at the bottom. So it straight up says made by random daily URLs by the newsletter. So yeah, it was a great first launch. There's going to be many other launches because I actually use this every day. I swear by these filters that this project I created, I really swear by it. It really does work. Makes a big difference. Makes email a lot better. Maybe I will still try to go back to my original vision and build this into something because this is one piece of a big product I spent 8 months building. Google blocked me, or they refused to let me do it and launch it for Gmail. Really frustrating. They let me do half of it. They let me have a Chrome extension. There's a Chrome extension built on the store. It's hidden. So I don't know if this really gets a lot of traction, which it appears to be getting. Maybe I should try to revive that and rethink that. I don't know. I'm trying to focus on things, so I don't want to go back to this and be scattered again. Um, and the newsletter, I'm continuing to work just a little bit, like an hour a day on it. But uh, I'm so close to hitting my goal, 31 subscribers. I want to do that by Sunday. So I need just three more subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I really, really hope I could grow the newsletter. Even if I had to run some ads, I'm going to do it because I really, really believe in this. All right, moving on to questions and comments. Okay, no questions or comments. Yep, the algorithm is killing me. I'm not getting many views. I'm trying to post more consistently, and actually talk about more cool shit. Like, hey, this marketing trick worked. Like, I had a good, successful launch. Like, here's what I did. Hopefully, the algorithm will start picking back up. So, on to my random story for today. Yesterday, I went to an event. So coincidentally, it was a Hacker News event. Um, Met a few interesting people there. It was pretty cool. I was talking to one person about my travels through Australia, and they were surprised. They were like, "Oh wow, you've traveled like you've been to more places in Australia than I've been," and I'm from Australia. He was from Australia, and I was recently talking to somebody else about this, but it kind of blew my mind the first time I saw a kangaroo in the wild. Um, I was staying at this weird, it was like kind of like a hostel kind of place, but like you had your own little hut. Like so it was kind of a hotel hostel kind of place. And you had like a little like hut thing that they made, like very, very small, just a bed in there, and you would sleep in there and you go to the bathroom, like a shared bathroom kind of thing. I'll never forget. I like looked out the little hut, and there was a damn kangaroo right there, just hopping around and sniffing around. I was like, get the fuck out of here! Oh my god, it's a real kangaroo! And I was so excited. I've always wanted to see a kangaroo in the wild, and I'd seen one, but like really far away. Didn't see it very well. This one was like right in front of me, and I just sat there and watched it, and I couldn't help but just laugh. It's just the most ridiculous animal. It's like a deer, but it hops around on two legs. I mean, it was almost like surreal to see this thing. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of wild animals. This one um, was a real. I don't know. Just it's burned in my memory. Finally seeing the kangaroo, you're just like, wow, they're they really are strange. They hop around with their little tails. I don't know. For some reason, it just like was surreal to me, and just watching this thing and going like, this is a weird place. Like I don't know. It was weird to finally see one of these things because you always see videos. You picture kangaroos and you think of Australia, and to see one just hopping around in the wild right in front of you was kind of was pretty cool experience. I don't know. Just popped in my brain talking to this guy last night. I was telling him about the Outback. He's never been to the Outback, which is that kind of blows my mind. There's Australians that haven't been to the Outback, but it's a big, big country. If you've never been to Australia, I cannot recommend it enough. It is literally one of the like most beautiful places. Probably some of the best beaches I've seen in the world are there. Really, really cool place. I can't recommend it enough. I would love to go back. I love Australia so much, and just something magical about the outback. It's like just such a weird energy, such a weird, almost mysterious place. It looks like you're on another planet. It's like this everything is red. It's just a bizarre place. It's really cool, and it was so surreal to see kangaroos. And I saw other kangaroos after that, like hopping around, bigger ones. And yeah. Anyways, that's all I got for today. See you tomorrow.